everyone, and welcome to today's video. In this video I'm going to discuss whether or not you should buy weightlifting shoes, and I'm also going to give a little review of the Reebok CrossFit Lifter Plus 2.0 weightlifting shoes. So, should you buy weightlifting shoes? Now, if you're a beginner or someone who has been lifting weights for maybe a year or less, I wouldn't quite recommend pulling the trigger just yet and buying a pair of weightlifting shoes. But if you're someone who has been lifting weights for a more extended period of time and you are willing to spend a little bit of extra money on another pair of gym shoes, then I would say that buying a pair of weightlifting shoes I think will definitely help with your lifts, specifically the squat. Now you're going to have to work on your squat form, working on a lot of air squats and really hammering that form to really improve it. But I will say that weightlifting shoes will help give you a more natural squat, better form, help your mobility a little bit, and it may help the amount of weight that you can squat. It might help to increase that a little bit. So I would say if you are someone who's more experienced and you are okay with spending a little extra money, go ahead and buy a pair of weightlifting shoes because they will definitely help your lifts out quite a bit. So now I'll just go into some specifics, giving kind of my review of this specific pair of weightlifting shoes that you see in this video. Now again, these are the Reebok CrossFit Lifter Plus 2.0s. Now if you're someone who doesn't do CrossFit, you don't like CrossFit, don't let that scare you away from buying this pair of weightlifting shoes, because I do have to say that I can't really say a whole lot of negative stuff about this pair of shoes. They have served me very well thus far. So if you're someone who would just use these shoes for squats, I think that these shoes could serve you very well. Now, if you're someone who is an Olympic lifter, I wouldn't, say that they're required weightlifting shoes, to be able to do Olympic lifting, but I would highly, highly recommend getting weightlifting shoes. Now, this specific shoe cost me about $120. Retail, they run for about $175. So if you can find them on sale somewhere, maybe a Reebok outlet, definitely try and snag them up at a place like that where you can save a fairly significant amount of money. The color, not exactly my first choice of color, but again, if you can find a good deal, and it's a color that you can bear, then go for it. They are a very comfortable pair. They're a very comfortable pair of shoes. Very functional, and can definitely have helped my lifts out quite a bit. Now I wouldn't say that you should just look at Reebok weightlifting shoes. There are a lot of other companies out there. Nike makes a whole lot of different types of weightlifting shoes. Adidas makes a lot of different weightlifting shoes. And this is my first pair of weightlifting shoes, so I would definitely recommend trying to branch out a little bit and looking at other companies, because there are other weightlifting shoes that are very, very good, and I've heard many great things about the Adidas weightlifting shoes and Nike weightlifting shoes. Also, if you can find those for a better deal, why not save a little bit extra money? But I do have to say that this is definitely a pair of weightlifting shoes that you should consider. Maybe look into them a little bit. Try them on at a local store, a local Reebok outlet if you have one in your area. So there you have it, just a little summary of should you buy weightlifting shoes and my review of this specific pair of Reebok CrossFit Lifter Plus 2.0s. Now go out there and get them, lift some heavy weight, and have a good day.